On the Labor side, we're not talking anything as drastic as leadership change, but certainly a bit of concern about the direction of the party.
No doubt about it, and about their prospects at the next election. So speaking of the killing season, Labor seems to have itself in a fair hole, but no one is looking during this final sitting week to move against Anthony Albanese. Instead, they are discussing essays on the future of the party. This book of essays launched last week is called The Right Stuff. It seems everyone from Chris Bowen to Jim Chalmers to Tanya Plibersek want to put their hands up to say what the future direction of the Labor Party should be. This latest book contained words from Chris Bowen, Wayne Swan and Jim Chalmers. But it was this contribution from South Australian Labor Senator Marielle Smith that caused former Labor great Bob Carr to tweet on Friday. Marielle Smith says, "There are valid reasons so many families work countless overtime shifts and make significant financial sacrifices to send their children to low-fee private schools. We can be the party of public education without being a party that scoffs at those who seek something different to the public system and who are prepared to make sacrifices to provide that for their kids." Well, Bob Carr, one of Australia's most successful premiers and a Labor premier and, of course, a former Foreign Affairs Minister, leapt onto Twitter on this. He was incredulous, given so many Labor people have gone to Catholic schools, at this suggestion Labor discriminated against private schools. He said, "My Labor colleagues should be careful about repeating and entrenching baseless negatives about the ALP. In 17 years as party leader, I've never heard anyone smear parents who send their kids to non-state schools. Based on the great policy breakthrough of Whitlam, I saw the non-state sector as an ally in my education goals. Don't repeat negatives, especially if they have no basis in fact, on this or other policies. Challenge our party, but don't do the coalition's job for it." And there's certainly a feeling these essays could be picked up and used to some effect by the Liberals, I've got to say. Carr really is concerned here Labor are focusing too much on their negatives. It's a fair point. Instead of all the hand-wringing and soul-searching, how about delivering some policy and taking the fight up to the government a bit more effectively? If parties spend all the time talking about themselves, we know, Tom, they never get elected.